You want to get muscle. You finally want to get big and strong in order for girls to find you attractive. So you get ready. You put on your gym clothes, you drive to the gym, you swipe your card, and you get in there. Chest day. You walk over to the bench press. You do your warm-up, and before you can even get one plate on, you fall asleep. This was due to a lack of energy. By following these simple steps in this video, you'll be able to maximize the most amount of energy you could have at the gym. I'm not gonna waste your time right here. Let's just get into it. The best way to boost your workout is to simply boost your testosterone. One of the simple ways you can boost your testosterone is to sleep, semen retention, diet, and mental health. I went into detail on all these aspects in one of the videos that I made. I normally don't do this. I normally don't just call out a video that I've made at the beginning of a video. I just want you to have the best advice right off the bat. This video is gonna go over some other simple steps, but I really highly suggest that one of the first things you improve on is your testosterone. The second thing that you can do in order to improve your workout is to improve the quality and quantity of your sleep. Most people say that they get away with just doing 5 to 7 hours of sleep, and while that can work for some people, it is not optimal for overall energy. Literally all you have to do is sleep the recommended amount, that is 8 hours. Literally that's just the recommended amount of sleep that you should get. Now in order to improve the quality of your sleep, there's a couple simple things that you can do. You could either have your bed much cooler, you could either spend more energy throughout the day, or you could have your room at a low brightness. Literally all you need to do in order to track how good your sleep is how long it takes for you to fall asleep. If it takes you like about an hour to fall asleep, that's really bad. The goal is to be about 10 to 20 minutes. If it's lower than that, then that's great, but the goal that you should reach for will be about 10 minutes. Not everybody's going to be able, some of the things that I said, for example, not everybody's going to be able to have their bed at the temperature that they want. There are some remote beds that like let you control the temperature of it, but not everybody's going to be able to control that. So literally I would just say work with what you have, but something that you can control is how much energy you spend throughout the day. This is like the best way to control your sleep, because literally there's nothing else that you want to do after a really hard day of work than sleep. Just don't be distracted and be on your phone all the time, because if you do, they'll massively decrease your sleep quality. First of all, blue light. Blue light is not good for you. Literally, I highly recommend doing like a candle and a book. That is like literally one of the best ways to wind down, relaxing, and being entertained. So candles and books, best way to fall asleep. The third thing you can do to have a better workout is have a gym partner. I would say this is like one of the best things that will massively increase your performance at the gym, because literally just by having somebody behind your back while doing a bench press just automatically just increases your output by like 10%. Having someone who can not only motivate you, you can rely on and encourage you to do better will just simply massively just improve your workout. Even if they don't hype you up or anything, the fact that they're there just motivates you automatically. Now one of the best ways to get a gym partner is either through friends that you already know or finding somebody at the gym. Having friends that you already know can be helpful, but there's some people out there who have strict schedules, don't want to work out, or are overall just lazy. These are the people that you should cut off. Just keep the people around who want to improve their lives. For the longest time, I usually just went to the gym by myself because I felt like having somebody who's not as supportive would just bring my gym performance down. And I usually just go to the gym around people who not only motivate me but also encourage me to be a better person overall. And when it comes to finding people at the gym, all you have to do is compliment someone and make them do a favor for you. All you have to do is compliment someone or just make them do a favor for you. For example, one gym partner that I met a while ago, I simply just asked if he can spot me while doing bench press, and turns out he did, and then we formed a bond over it. Just make sure not to be too serious about it. Don't be one of those people who keep their hood up and pretend to be all tough and stuff. You simply just be yourself and have a good time while at the gym. Number 4, pre-workout. I've talked about pre-workout before. Basically the gist of it is that it does help you, it does give you a boost in energy, but it's really not reliable. Not only if you rely on it does the effects of it become less effective, but also if you rely on it, it'll cause health issues. I recommend using pre-workout 2 times per week. I feel like if you do this, you'll still get the benefits of it while also decreasing some of the health issues that you can get from it. I recommend doing pre-workouts between 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine. I feel like that would be like the most optimal for health. I feel like everything lower than that will be just not enough energy, and everything higher than that would just be too much caffeine for your heart to handle. But to be fair, caffeine is not really necessary if you just boost your testosterone. I found that if you just increase your testosterone naturally, you won't really have a need for caffeine because the testosterone effect will be too high. But let me tell you something, if you have high testosterone and you add caffeine on top of that, you bet your ass that you're gonna lift heavy ass weights. For the 5th thing that will help you boost your workout, it will be music. Having music that you like can motivate you and it'll make it so you have fun at the gym as well. And it's only a matter of your preference in music. Most people would rather just have simple pop music or whatever, but everybody has their own preference. For me, I would suggest, in my opinion, that music that is really loud is like the best music for gym, because it'll feel like somebody is screaming at your ear, and when someone screams at your ear, for some reason you go harder. So music like rock, hardstyle, I mean, if you like heavy metal, I guess you can do that as well. Dubstep, I feel like that could work as well. Any type of loud music. If you're not really into that, then that's fine, but I really suggest it because it'll really motivate you. I don't know why loud music motivates people, but it works. Have a goal. If you just go without knowing what to do, you just half-ass your workout and not really go all out. Have a plan for what exercises you want to do, how hard you're gonna go, and what are you gonna do in order to improve from last time. Having an unfocused workout can really damage having an unfocused goal when going into the gym can really damage your workout, because that'll just mean that you'll just do whatever you want, and if you do whatever you want, then you know that it won't be as hard as possible. Your body is always going to try to do the bare minimum in every situation possible. So if you have a goal and you keep that goal in mind while working out, then that will massively increase your performance, because it will always be in your mind. We humans are really goal oriented. We always like to perceive goals, and they're always on our mind, specifically on men. Men are really goal oriented. You give men a goal and they'll always be thinking about it. It's only a matter if they're really passionate about it. If you're not really passionate about the gym, then the goal that you set before the gym is not really gonna appeal to you. I guess if you could like force yourself to go to the gym, I guess somebody who doesn't really like it, setting a goal anyways could really be a good habit in order for you to like the gym. I really don't do this often. I don't like doing this. I feel like I'm a sellout, but I did make a workout routine video that you guys should check out. Let's talk about progressive overload. Now, if you don't know what progressive overload means, it means that you start off at a lower weight and you slowly increase the weight up until you hit your max. Now, progressive overload can boost your gym performance if you do it properly. Now, there's two things that you could do before a workout, like before you're actually gonna do your sets. You can either stretch or progressive overload. Now, while stretching is a good thing, it does give you good mobility and it's a good way to like just warm up your muscles. I feel like if you progressive overload, it'll give you like a good range of motion. Like it'll give you more of a sense of the motion that you're gonna do, the weight that you can do, how much you can handle. It'll help you measure your goal too. Finally, the last thing that I want to talk about today that will boost your workout is having carbs before the gym, specifically fruits. Fruits are a fast digesting carb, meaning that it can be used more quickly. Now, having carbs before a gym is really useful in having a better pump, because carbs are mostly water and your muscles are mostly water. So if you combine a stimulus, you'll have a massive pump. And one of the best carb sources would be vegetables and fruits. Just make sure not to have too high a carb meal before the gym, because if you do, then you're probably gonna be sleepy. There are some studies out there that carbs make you sleepy, and they're really actually true, but it's a type of carbs that you ingest. There's two types of carbs. There's starch and then there's fibers. Starch are carbs that are like bread, rice, potatoes. Basically, most of the carbs that taste good are starch. Then we have vegetables and fruits. Those are our fibers. These are the ones that we want to have most of. Starch can be good, but those are the type of carbs that actually make you more fat. Fiber makes you more full and has more nutrients. But since we're talking about foods that we can eat before the gym, simply just have protein, vegetables, and fruit. These are like the things that you should have like in your diet overall. I would say like you should have like about 40% of your food should be protein, 30% should be fats, and the other 30% should be carbs. I feel like this would be a good balance between fats and carbs, having both be at 30%. Just remember that the type of macros are not equal. Like there's certain types of macros that can give you like bad effects. There's certain oils that are not really good for you, like seed oils. And there's also certain carbs that are not good for you, like sugar. So just keep those in mind. Don't eat those before a workout, and also make sure to keep all the things in mind before you do a workout. That's pretty much about it. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, or if you like my channel, and yeah, always remember to live your life like there's no tomorrow.